Okay, so this unit's going to talk about compound inequalities. And what that means is you're going to take two different inequalities, something kind of like 2x is greater than 4 and negative 3x minus 5 is less than or equal to 7. And you're going to solve them at the same time. You're going to get two different answers, and you're going to see where the final answer is to this whole thing. So it looks like fun, doesn't it? So let's get moving. So here's what we've got. A compound inequality. Compound inequality is when you solve two or more inequalities simultaneously. So I'm going to say at the same time, basically. I mean, it's not really the same time, but they're the same part of the problem. Oops, I forgot the word time. I put a period there. Oh my goodness. You can tell it's the weekend. I'm tired. So let's look at these. You're going to write this stuff down because this is the important stuff right here. What is happening when we solve a compound inequality? A compound inequality containing the word and is only true if both inequalities are true. So that's kind of like if I say you're going to be a winner winner chicken dinner if you are a girl and you are wearing blue. So if you're a girl and you're dressed all in pink because it's Wednesday and mean girls wear pink on Wednesdays, then you're a loser because you're not both a girl and wearing blue. So it has to satisfy both of them. The intersection can be found by graphing. You're writing this down? Yep. Graphing each inequality and then determining where the two graphs overlap. So you're going to have something, let's just play funsy funsies. Some solution set's going to go that way, and another one's going to go this way. So you're looking for where they overlap. Do you see how right over here it's only blue? Over here it's only purple, but here there's both blue and purple. So that's what I mean by they overlap. So this purple line would be all the girls that are hearing this right now. This blue line would be all girls wearing blue, or all people wearing blue. That's what we need, right? All people wearing blue. And this would be where all girls are wearing blue. They have to satisfy both. Then we have the word or. A compound inequality containing or is true if either of the inequalities are true. So this is kind of like you're going to win if you're a girl or you're 8 years old. So all girls are winners and all 8-year-olds are winners. You can be an 8-year-old boy and still be a winner. You can be a 25-year-old girl and still be a winner. You have to be either a girl or an 8-year-old to be a winner, winner, chicken dinner. The union can be found by just graphing each inequality. Well, that is horrible writing. Let's try to fix that. You're just going to graph each inequality. So for these, if I look up at the top, here's where the purple was. So anybody in that range wins. Here's where the blue was. Anybody in that range wins. So do we have any losers? All these people win, then everybody wins, and then all these people win. So everybody's going to win there. Now, it is not true that everybody wins on every or. It is true that there's always a winner on or, but not always an end. Oh, so much fun ahead. So much fun. So let's look at this mathematically. So here we're going to graph these, and they have the word and. Huge, huge that you know what the word is. So you got your 0 here. It's always a good number. Your -2 is over here, and your 5 is over on this side. I'm going to graph x is greater than -2. Because it's an and, the A in and tells me to graph above the line. So here's what it would look like if I graphed A is greater than -2. Make sure you go all the way to the end of the line, okay? If I graph, and I don't know why I said A, it was X. Just ignore me sometimes, but not now, because now I'm doing really important stuff. Now I'm going to graph X is less than or equal to 5. So less than or equal to the closed circle, has the little point, so I'm going to the left. Now, because the word is and, I want to know where do they overlap. So over here, purple, 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 purple. Over here, green, 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 green. Here in the middle, purple, green, purple, green, purple, green, purple, green, purple, green, purple, green, purple, green. That's where it works for both of them. So I'm going to bring this circle down, I'm going to bring this circle down, and I'm going to shade in where they overlapped. So my answer is between -2 and 5. So if I was going to write that, who's between -2 and 5? X. X is between. Now if you look from the 5, I'm going left. So that means that the X is less than or equal to, it has the little point. From the 2, I'm going right. So the 2 has to be smaller than the X, because remember my X is here, so my X is getting the numbers towards it, so that's also less than. Here's a hint, these are always less thans, as long as you put them in numerical order. Okay, so next problem, I'm going to go with K is less than 3. There's my 0, there's my 3. What color did I use? Purple. There's my 7. No, Mrs. Evans, the 0's over here. Okay, let's not even worry about the 0. It's over here, if you care. So K is less than 3. A in and means go above. So there's K is less than 3. K has the little point. Little point, remember, once the little numbers, we go left. Then when I look at the 7, 7 is less than K. Oh my gosh, people. I am so sorry. It's late. K is less than or equal to 7. So less than or equal to is closed, and K has the little point again, so I'm going left again. So if you look over here, do you see it's just purple, 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 purple? What happens here though? All of a sudden it's both green and purple, green and purple, green and purple. So this is where all of my answers are going to be. That's where my solution set is. That's where all my winner, winner, chicken dinners are. 3 is not included because it's not included in the top one. Now this time, this 7, oh, he's very sad. He's not important at all. We don't even care. Our answer is K is less than 3 because everything, sorry about that, everything that's less than 3 is also less than 7. But is everything that's less than 7 also less than 3? Nope. You got 4 is less than 7, 5, you got 6, you got all the numbers in between. So you have to only find where they overlap. Then we have the word or. The O in or tells me I'm going to graph right on the line. I'm not going to care at all about what's overlapping. Here's my 0. Here's my -4. Notice that I put the 0 to the right even though it was written to the left because numerically 0 comes first. X is greater than or equal to 0. That's a closed circle. X has the big mouth, so I want the bigger numbers, so it goes this way. When I do my -4, it's X is less than -4. It's an open circle. X has the little mouth, so I'm going to go this way. Now, if this was an and, do they overlap ever? Nope, but you know what? I don't care because it's an or. I am a winner if I am less than -4. So -5 is a winner, -6 is a winner, -7 is a winner, and all those other numbers. I am a winner if I am greater than or equal to 0. 1, 2, 3, they're all winners. Where's the only place that does not win? Look at all this area in here. Do you see how all that area in there doesn't have any solution? So that would be like if we went back to our, if you're a girl or if you're 8, the 9-year-old boys are losers. The 10-year-old boys are losers. The 8-year-old girls and boys are winners, but the 12-year-old boys are losers. So that's that whole section of people that don't satisfy either. So we put a big U. U stands for the union of. Union is a joining. It means it's this one and it's that one. I think it kind of stands for because these parts right here do not have solutions in them. They're losers. Okay, so we've got -8 and we've got -5. Remember in negatives, the numbers kind of go backwards. So it's or, so I'm going on. D is less than or equal to -8. D is less than or equal to -5. Now this is where everybody messes up. Do I stop being less than or equal to -5 at -8? Nope, I power on through and I go all the way to the end. This is kind of like, there's a pizza here. I'm going to draw a little piece of pizza. and I'm going to put little red pepperonis on it. Ooh, yum, 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 pizza. So this is your little brother. We'll call him Lil Bro, okay? Lil Bro is running to get to the pizza. This is you. You are also running to get to the pizza. You're hungry. Little bro's in your way. Plow right through him. So what happens here is everything less than or equal to -5 is part of the solution set, because anything less than -8 is also less than -5, so it's already taken care of. Okay, checkpoint. That means this is time for you to draw these inequalities. So you're going to write these down in your book. You're going to give yourself some lines. Remember, and you're going to go above and find out where they overlap. Or you're going to go on and you could say it's everything that's graphed is a winner. And again is above and overlap. Okay, pause the video, do these 3 problems. We'll go over them next time in class. Okay, now that you're an expert, let's look at the solution. What if this was my answer? 2 problems. What if this was my answer? Where is the solution? It's not really great to see, so I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. Can you see what I'm doing here? I'm just coloring in what they have because it's kind of small. Where does my solution set start? Is this a winner? Nope. This one, nope. This one, nope. This one, nope. This one, oh, it starts at 0 and it ends where? At 3. So if I have a little mouse right here, those are his ears, there's his tail, his little feet. He's running. Whoa, he hits a wall. He can't escape. He's running. Whoa, he hits a wall. He can't escape. So he can only go between 0 and 3. So when we put him between, we put him in the middle. Now, the x's, this is where my x's are. This x is bigger than 0. So that means it gets the big mouth when it's compared to 0. It's also smaller than 3, so it gets the little point. The 0 is enclosed, so it's a or equal to, so it gets a little line there. So when we look at this next one on B, do you see how you have 2 separate graphs? You've got one graph here, and you've got one graph here. So you're going to write 2 inequalities. This one, we've got x, and it's being compared to 7. Where are they in comparison to 7? They're all less than 7. Open circle, so I'm not putting a line. How about these over here? Well, these x's are being compared to 11. Where are they? They're all bigger than 11. Could they equal 11? Yes. So we put the line. What goes in the middle? All that stuff in the middle doesn't count, so we put the union symbol. Okay, checkpoint 2. Go ahead and draw these in your little notebook and give me your inequalities that go with those. Remember, use x, and you're going to have as many, one answer if you only see one line, 2 answers if you see 2 lines. Good luck. Okay, now that we're experts at that, we are going to have to solve them, and then we'll get our solution set. So I'm going to draw a little separator right there, and I'm going to do this problem. I'm going to add 3. Oh my gosh, this was so unit 1, but we remember it. Add 3 to move the 3 to the other side. You got y, bring down the side greater than or equal to -8. Don't graph it yet. Over here, I'm going to add 3 to both sides. The -3 and the 3 cancel. You have y, bring down your less than or equal to -5. So what is the word? And that means I'm going to graph above the graph. -8 is smaller than -5, so I'm going to put -8 first, then I'm going to put -5. And right here above the graph, it's my y's are greater than or equal to -8. Right here above the graph, my y's are less than or equal to -5. So because it's an and, where do they overlap? Purple, 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 both, 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 green, green, green. So bring down the overlapped part and just copy the endpoints because they're included. Now because, what is it, y? Is in between, we can just trap it right in between. Y compared to -8, it's bigger, so it gets the big mouth. It can be equal to. y compared to this -5, it's smaller, so it gets the little point, and it can be equal to. That looks weird because you think that this means left, but remember, we read from the variable. Okay, so now I've got these parts. Did I have a line there? Where'd it go? I don't know. Okay, so now I'm going to have to subtract 7. So I have 4m is greater than or equal to 24. I'm going to divide by 4. I get m is greater than or equal to 6. Oh, this one's already solved for me, isn't it? Alrighty, so I'm going to put 5 on the left because it's smaller. I'm going to put 6 over here. I just kind of put my points in numerical order. I'm not really worried about spacing right now because I'm just trying to get the concept. It is an and, so I'm going above. M is greater than or equal to 6. M is greater than, so it's to the right again, 5. Where do they overlap? Light blue, light blue, light blue, light blue, light blue, light blue. Both, 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 both. Does it ever stop being both? No. So I'm going to bring it down, put that arrow on there, and is 6 included? Yep, because it's included here and it's included there. So when I only have one, 5's kind of a loser, it doesn't get to play. When I only have one, I'm comparing x to 6. All of my numbers, remember x stands for the answer, what are my numbers? They're all greater than 6, and because it's a closed circle, they can be equal to. Okay, 2 more. So we're going to add 5. We get, cancel. Negative 9k is greater than 18. When I divide by negative 9, woo, 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 woo. What happens when I divide by negative 9? I cough and I flip the sign. So 18 divided by negative 9 is -2. I'm going to go to my other problem. I'm going to add 1. I have 2k, cancel, is greater than or equal to 4. Divide by 2. I do not flip the sign because I did not divide by a negative. I get k is greater than 2. 2 goes to the right, -2 to the left. It is an or, so I'm going on my graph. K is less than, little point, less than, little is left. K is less than -2. K is greater than, big mouth, closed circle because it's or equal to, greater than to the right, right there. So my answer, I just rewrite it. K is less than -2 with the union. K is greater than or equal to 2. These are my answers. Okay, so I'm going to subtract 1, cancel. That one's right there, got mushed up. M is greater than 3. Boom. I'm going to add 1, cancel. M is less than or equal to 4. My word is or, so I'm going right on the graph. 3 is smaller, so it's to the left. 4 is bigger, it's to the right. 3 greater than 3. Open circle, greater, big mouth. Big goes to the right. Just plow through that 4 right now. I don't even care about it. Less than, little point, closed circle, go to the left. Now, looking at this, tell me, are there any holes? Is there anything that's not a winner, chicken dinner? Nope. I win everywhere, don't I? There's nothing. See a hole here? Okay, that's a loser. Winner, chicken dinner, I win everything, so you say it's all real numbers. Every number in the world's a winner. Woo! That's the game I want to play at the carnival. Okay, now this one's kind of weird. You have 3 parts on E. You've got the left, you've got the middle, and you have the right. Do you see those 3 parts? They could be separated by the less thans. So I can do this 2 ways. I can look right here. This is where my eyes are looking. Right here. Those are my eyeballs. Woo! Look right here. I want to get the x alone. That's always my job, is to isolate the variable. So I need to get rid of a +1, so I'm going to subtract 1. Now here's the deal. I'm only going to subtract 1 from one side. No! If I do it in the middle, the left wants it and the right wants it. This time, instead of just 2 sides, I have to do it to all 3. So -7 minus 1 is -8. Bring down the sign. Those cancel. -2x. Bring down the sign. Less than or equal to -4. Once again, this is where I'm looking because that's where the x is. -2 and x are being multiplied. Opposite of multiplication is division. So I'm going to divide by -2. Can I only divide by -2 in one part? No, I have to divide by -2 on the left, and I have to divide by -2 on the right. This is like Louis, Matilda, and Richard. If Matilda, they're triplets. If Matilda gets something, Louis wants it and Richard wants it. You got to give it to all your kids. Otherwise, oh, big fights, people, big fights. -8 divided by -2 is 4. These cancel, so I have x. -4 divided by -2 is 2. Oh my gosh, did you notice? I divided by a negative, so I have to flip the sign. This is a pretty tough problem. Who made this one up? When I flip the sign, who's the smaller number, 4 or 2? 2. So 2 is on the left, 4 is on the right. Look at this. Do you see the x is trapped between the 4 and the 2? It tries to get out that way, it can't. It tries to get out that way, it can't. It is in the middle. So that's where I put my solution set. 4 is not included, 2 is. You can do it another way too. Probably should have left myself a little more room. I'm going to try to lasso this. Can I do that? Shh. Nope, I can't. Guess what, guys? This isn't OneNote. What a goober, huh? All right, so the other way to do that is to separate the problem and make it -7 is less than -2x plus 1 and -2x plus 1 is less than or equal to -3. You know what? Well, just write that down. We'll talk about that. Write this problem down, put that in your book, and we'll talk about that in class, okay? Crazy woman, I should have left room. So this one's got an or. I know I'm going to graph on the graph at the end. I'm going to subtract 1. 3x is greater than -3. Divide by 3. X is greater than -1. Add 3. 7x is greater than or equal to 21. Divide by 7. That's a horrible symbol. X is greater than or equal to 3. -1 is smaller. 3 is bigger. Or means I go right on the line. Greater than -1. All the way through, plow through. The first time you're just doing what it says. Greater than or equal to 3. So tell me, did that one even matter, or were those already covered? Remember, or is anything that's covered. So this -3 is not really important. My answer is all my x's greater than -1. Okay, whew, I just wanted to get the checkpoint. Checkpoint 3, write these down, solve them. Make sure you pay attention to the words, okay? See you next time in class. Bye. Oh, I almost forgot the secret word. The secret word is a phrase. On Wednesday, we wear pink. Have a good day.